nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, my baby. Ain't nothing better than watching you be you. Ain't nothing better than right now. In your eyes lie the secrets I don't wanna miss.
Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is day 6 of the HORRORman's challenge, part 2. These are dreams. Okay, so that's a great topic for movies and television, and I have a couple, so I will go through them. Thank you again, HORRORman, for having this challenge. Okay, day 6, which is dreams. Okay, the first one I have is from a movie that came out back in the 80s, I believe, called Dreamscape, starring Dennis Quaid and Kate Capshaw, Max von Sydow, and Eddie Albert. And this movie is basically about they have a clinic. The scientists, played by Kate Capshaw and Max von Sydow, they run a clinic that helps people deal with their dreams. And then what they do is they overcome their fears and their dreams. They hire psychics to go into people's dreams, that can enter into people's dreams to help them overcome their fears and stuff. And Dennis Quaid is like a con man psychic who uses his gifts, to make money for himself and stuff. So they recruit him and they get him to come in because the president of the United States is supposedly trapped in his dream, and they have to have somebody enter their dream to help enter the president's dream. The president, of course, played by Eddie Albert, to to rescue him from his dream that he's trapped in, his nightmare that he's trapped in. And I love the visuals of this movie, and like they show very good I guess special effects of them, of them psychically, able to strap them into this, lay them down, and they the electrodes on their heads, and then they put them in a coma, and they are able to enter people's dreams. And their dreams are very graphic, and they show a couple of sequences of people's dreams and stuff. And there's a great scene actually where Dennis Quaid actually uses, because he's attracted to Kate Capshaw's, who back then looked very well. She still looks hot, but anyway, he enters her dream where he sees her napping, and he enters her dream, and then he actually because of course they're attracted to each other. So, but in the dream, of course, he's able to make love to her, and of course she immediately wakes up and sees what he's doing and stuff. And I thought that was kind of cute. And but Dreamscape, it's a good visual movie. I don't even know if it's on DVD or I don't think it's on Blu-ray. It's probably on DVD now. But like I said, I taped it off of cable way back when it came out first. But anyway, Dreamscape. That's one. Now TV shows. There's two that I can think of. One is the most famous one, I guess. The most famous dream would, I guess, be from Dallas. Of course, because they killed off. This is not a well. This is a spoiler, I guess, for people that haven't seen this TV show. The very popular show, and back in the 80s, I think. Was it the 80s or late 90s? I think 80s mostly. Anyway, Dallas, where Patrick Duffy, I guess, was he played Bobby Ewing, the golden boy of Dallas, versus Larry Hagman's J.R. Ewing, who was the evil son, I guess. And he was leaving the show, I guess. So they, I guess, decided to write him out by having him get run over. Actually, he got run over by a car trying to save his wife from her crazy sister who was in love with him. And but of course he was in love with his wife, played by Victoria Principal, and to save her from getting run over, he pushed her out of the way, and he actually got run over by a car. So he actually died. They had him die in the last episode. They had the machine had him flatline and had him die, and then they did a whole season with him dead. But then Patrick Duffy, I guess I don't think the ratings were that good the following season when he wasn't on it. So they asked him, I guess, to come back. I don't know if that's the official story, if he wanted to come back, or the ratings weren't that good. But anyway, they decided to bring him back. So what they decided to do, believe it or not, is dream away to get that whole season that passed that he was not on the show. They had it be a dream by his wife, Victoria Principal. They had her wake up from this dream after he got killed. So this whole, the whole season that he wasn't on was a dream sequence. And basically, that's how they explained it, which is, I know, is very weird and very bizarre. But now the last dream thing that is a great popular show that I have on DVD, the whole complete series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar, which was a great show, by the way. About a vampire slayer, of course, and it was a fantastic show, and of course, created and written by Joss Whedon, and produced by Joss Whedon, and just a fantastic show. And the dream that I'm thinking about on the show, which was very memorable, I think it was I'm trying to remember what season it was, maybe season 6. But anyway, what happened was, the way they explained it was, I think I'm trying to get this right, because it was a very good show, where Buffy, where she kept waking, I guess she was having these nightmares, I guess, that everything around her that she thought was real wasn't real. I guess that was the dream part of it, that she was actually, in her nightmares she would wake up and, she was in a clinic where she was having these bizarre dreams that she was a vampire slayer and she had all these friends, she fought all these demons and stuff. So when she would actually wake up, the doctor would be telling her that, no, you just invented this fantasy world, that you're this awesome vampire slayer, that you have all these fantastical powers, you have all these cool friends and stuff, and that's not really real. You're really sick, and if you let that to free yourself of this delusion, you have to basically you have to kill your friends. And basically what she does, Buffy, in the episode, she actually doesn't kill them, she knocks them out, and I think she ties them up. And the actual creature in the Buffy universe is actually, I forgot what the creature was that was doing it, but he was gonna basically come and kill her friends. And basically they showed her giving the choice. I guess the doctor was telling her, listen, if you have to end this delusion that you're going through, then you have to, I'm trying to know if I'm explaining it right, but you have to end this delusion that you're having, this dream that you're having, that you're this awesome vampire slayer, about having your friends, they have to die, basically telling her. But she chooses not to live in that world. She chooses to accept that Buffy universe is real, and she, of course, kills the demon and rescues her friends. And they kind of leave it open-ended, that maybe maybe Buffy is really crazy, and that they kind of leave it open-ended, so that way, which I thought was a brilliant episode. I don't know if Joss Whedon wrote that one or somebody else whoever wrote that, but it was just a fantastic episode of what was real and what wasn't real. And at some points through the episode, you kept thinking maybe she is crazy, and maybe this Buffy universe is her mind coping with her, I think, her parents' divorce and stuff. That's exactly what I think was explained to her. That was just her way of dealing with this bizarre, her parents' divorce and stuff, and that she really lost her mind and everything else. And I thought that was absolutely brilliant way of using a dream thing to the Buffy, and it was great. I just love the way they used it. I don't know, I'm not doing the episode justice, but for people who have seen it, they'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me know what you think of my choices. Feel free to leave your comments down below. And again, I'll leave a link to the HORRORman's channel down below. And thank you again, HORRORman, for having this challenge. And this is Trey Patterson saying so long and take care.